Okay, let's do this. Like, straighten myself out. Myself a little bit more respectable. Right. Oftentimes the volume in this game is too loud for people. If you're a human being and you're here, by all means tell me if the volume is too loud. Otherwise, welcome to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Tripper. Not a great start. Trigger Happy Havoc. Right, volume is up for me. Yes, I ended it very late last time. Okay, let's continue. Hey, Foxy. Hey, Catherine. Whoa. Two at the same time. Welcome. To be fair, I think you two are both the biggest Danganronpa fans I have. So, that's very cool. Welcome. Hope you've had a good couple of days. I was a bit tired from work for the last few days, so sorry I've not been on. I appreciate your patience. You found it? Oh, dude. Or lady, even. Feel free to send it to me. I'd love to see it. Wait a minute, which one's Yondere again? Let me just check. I forget my Yondere. Or Yondere, however it's pronounced. If it's boy on boy, it's not my kind of thing. I always forget which ones mean what. Oh, yes. Yeah, I know what that is now. Cool. By all means, send it to me. Oh, yes, I ended the last stream because it was late, didn't I? I prefer girl on girl or boy on girl and girl on boy. I suppose I'm kind of boring like that. I'm happy if people like boy on boy, obviously. More power to them. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that. I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
This is one thing I didn't understand, because it just... This is what threw me about the last case. Negami is a legal relationship, and you should... Fair enough. I ain't gonna say anything... Yeah. I'm happy for you. I don't like... I'm not a fan of people gatekeeping content. If that's something you enjoy, then I think that's fucking fantastic. I think that's great. You gotta remember, I'm a guy that gets on things like dating apps and those kind of things. I get an equal. I get it straight down the middle. I get 50% guys show interest and 50% girls show interest. So a long time ago, I learned not to care. If people like that, that's great. As long as they show respect, I don't mind. I've had some pushy guys add me. So I'm going off on a bit of a tangent there. Anyway, Byakuya Togami. Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. Okay, so he threw me. In the last case, I thought it was him. I didn't understand why he would want to make it more complicated if the chances are he could die. Unless he already knew who the murderer was. If he knew who the murderer was, and he could stop it at any time, I suppose. His voice was calm and emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Ah, fair enough. Best of both worlds. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing.
Hey, I mean, you don't have to... People's sexual preference is their business. I'm quite happy for anyone to do anything they like as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. Unless that person wants to be hurt. Yeah. Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool, he didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
So you're saying you knew the culprit was from the very beginning? Of course you fucking knew. Indeed, if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that. Create a fake murder scene. But damn man, if we hadn't figured it out and really done it, you would have been dead too. Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Yakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. Ooh?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
you.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? So how has your week been, Catherine and Foxy? You like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 Mean. Mean. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every stupid little thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Oh, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. Oh, can you hear the sound from the game? Just to make sure. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear about that, Catherine. If you ever need to talk about that kind of thing, I'm pretty good at listening. I've got a couple friends that come to me when they're having difficult times. Shut up, I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Just to confirm, can you all hear the sound coming from the game? You question why you like Byakuya. Well, one, he's incredibly smart. Two, he's incredibly affluent. And he is, what's the word? For someone who strives forward. He's definitely put himself as a leader of the pack. Not necessarily the leader of the pack. Cool, thank you very much, Catherine. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand? In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all right.
Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. The thing is, he's cocky, but you can back it up. That's a scary mix. Most of the time, cocky people can't back it up, in which it just becomes arrogance. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Hey, Skyline, how are you? Explode. Skyline, you'll be happy to know I've got Ratchet and Clank on my hard drive. I've not figured out streaming the PS3 yet. I've got sound, I've got picture, but the sound cuts out. But I'm so close to doing Ratchet and Clank. Oh, thank you very much for the subscription. That's my brother. He's been very, very nice. Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank, bro. Oh, you've got the school cat. You've got School Cat Skyline. You can also see that I've now got I've got subscription badges. They're all cats. Take a look at my info. They are super cool. But that's not me trying to sell them. I actually genuinely think they're really, really cute. Your cat is begging for your attention. Then grab the cat. Stroke the cat's belly. Look at the belly. The last one, Skyline, is a space cat. But I like the lab cat, and I like the pilot cat, and I like. Oh, we can't. Hey, Count, how's it going? Everyone's turning up at the same time. Did you both survive, Count? Did you and Resident manage to... Were you victorious in your discussion? People flying in. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom? I wonder how that works. The curtain closes the case of Chihiro and Mondo. You guys never sound like you're angry at each other. You just sound like you're having a good discussion. Okay, what about Chin Scritches? But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us, okay? It's going okay. Sometimes I don't understand... Sometimes I get a little bit frustrated with how the court cases work. Like, I don't understand what buttons I'm meant to be pressing, but narratively, really enjoying it. And I'm looking forward to playing all of them. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. Being dyslexic and trying to read out loud can be a little bit difficult sometimes, but I know my threshold is about 3 hours before I start losing power. What fucking nay. It's the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
Oh, well, best girl is Kyoko, obviously. She has purple hair. So straight away, she's best girl. Chihiro was gonna be second best girl / boy. But the day I decided, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make Chihiro my next bestie, he died that night. So I was like, oh, okay. So I've got to choose a second bestie. I'm not sure who. I don't have much luck. Like, I felt bad for Sayaka as well. She died. I don't know who I'm going to check for my next bestie, but Kyoko. Aoi. Is it Aoi? Is that how it's spelled? Aoi. Oh. My brother has entered lurking cat mode. Well, anyway, like I was saying.
Pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
Byakuya is open, okay. And there was an empty seat, so I'm guessing this character might be?
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it.
No, I think Toko. Toko's fantastic. I like Murderous Toko. Murderous Toko is insane. I like her.
Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed.
Genocide Jill. I like Genocide Jill.
I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting.
Love it,
from
Foxy.
now on,
Very
okay?
cool.
After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Well, I didn't know if it was someone I've not met yet. So they're mentioning about an empty seat, but every time they show someone else, they show them in a ghoulish fashion, don't they? Just to make the first move. There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Okay, I appreciate that, Catherine. Thank you. Who is it? 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there.
Okay, if that's one of the existing students, because he's just asked It looks like a guy, but it could be a girl, I suppose. I honestly don't know. I don't think it's Toko, because Toko has proved to be quite insane. I don't know. Yeah.
I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied.
The thing is, I've got both murders.
My ace in the hole.
The first murder, I got about 30% of the facts correct. I was happy with that. Second time, I got about 60% of the character of the proceedings correct. This next murder, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it myself without the game, like, railroading me.
And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
yeah, I hope I can do better next time. As long as it's an upward curve, I don't mind. Well, I hope I at least get one of them correct. Boy's Life of Despair. The end. Okay, who's left? To be continued right now. I like how it differentiates itself from Ace Attorney. Because rather than going, objection, it's like, no, that's wrong. Kyoko's best girl. So it's probably Kyoko because she's mysterious. And I've got a soft spot for the mysterious ones. Purple is best. Purple is best. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Oh.
I know
Okay.
I shouldn't cry. But... I've had enough. I can't take it anymore.
She's fun. She comes across... Obviously, she's half naked on the screen, but which is obviously very nice. But I just mean, generally speaking, she seems to be very truthful. But, who knows.
Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Okay, so she's having suicidal thoughts. Donuts as well. Donuts can fix any kind of bad thoughts. Need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. I do that with pizza, and I've gained a stone. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes. Malasadas?
Okay.
Oh God of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm liking her more and more. Sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But not right now. For me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Huh?
Huh?
What's that sound? Sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But...
Super scared, but we go check it anyway. It is someone there. Don't tell me someone's dead already. What? This is the ghost of Chihiro. Next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. Stand tall. The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall just like always. I expected it to start like any other day, and they're going to open up another part of the school. That's what I expected, but today's count kind of sucks, huh? Toko Byakuya still refused to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today.
Oh.
That is rather unusual for her. Normally she's so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
So then.
So it's just the 7 of us, then. Oh, Kyoko is best girl. Ooh, it looks that way. Something like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. Oh yeah, he was having a blossoming bromance, wasn't he? And then his bromance was cut short. I completely agree. He does have hamstery proportions. One look at his face. But he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro. And then having to watch Mondo get punished and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well,
Doesn't look like a hamster. So I mean, what's going to happen now? We haven't found any way out. We have no idea if help's ever going to come. Now I'm more depressed just thinking about it. I'm going to guess her, for now. She's the evil one. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That's the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever?
well,
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you so dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. Society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, is our current situation not... Demon angel, pretty pudgy princess.
Huh?
Hmm?
Here we go.
Meggie, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon catgirl dog boy, Robo Justice Galactic King, and what I mean is there's no 2D here.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts such base desires to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So we're all going to work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all,
Perhaps.
there should be new places for us to investigate.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me, so I appeared.
Yeah, wicked. Fucking love it. Genocide chill. You called for me, and so I appeared. Genocide. Nobody called for you. What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko? God, this place is just amazing. Finally, a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I'm going to destroy that stereotype.
You SOB!
I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. Okay. God, if you weren't here, my chances of survival would go up by at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need little people to hold them up. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. Even though he's fucking psycho there with the scissors. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. Definitely makes the place more interesting. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Okay, so the last trial, or the last murder, I didn't take into account the scene with the sauna, which had a definite clue in it. So this time I'm going to take notice of the one with, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Aoi. The bigger busted girl of the school. Swimming girl. I'm going to be a little bit boring and check every room out because that's what I do. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, and I've got some coins to spend, haven't I? The display case is filled with all kinds of meat. Today it looks like an Aussie beef. Aussie beef. One is still missing. Sayaka took one of the knives that was here and then she still can't forget about it. How could I? There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I always pick meat over veggies because I'm still in my teens. The meat teens. Don't know what the meat teens means. The meat teens means? Is anyone left in here? You said that noise came from the bathroom. The bathhouse. Call it. Take a look at it. Is that where she looked? Lockers. There's nothing out of the ordinary about them. I'm looking forward to playing the next one. It's weird. It's a weird feeling to be looking forward to the next one while you're still playing the current one. Is there anyone even in this area? Right, there's no one in this area, so I'll check the rooms, then I'll get out. This bathtub is huge. It almost feels like a full-on hot spring. Ooh, coins, please. Change places. Sauna. The sauna of death. The battle the two of them had here played its own part in what happened. Just stop it. There's no point in thinking about it now. But we get a coin. Woohoo! I mean, this one was originally for PS Vita, wasn't it? Does the next one... Was the next one a port to main console, or was the next one intended for console and handheld? Because this one carries over trappings of it being a handheld game. I'm wondering if the next one is more console built. If that makes any sense. Picking them all. Ah, there we go. See, I'm rewarded. Bunch of magazines. The gossip magazine this time is different from before. And then that. A school swimsuit is still hanging out to dry. I feel like it's been there forever. That's the last thing in here that I can check. Dr. Popper's, my favourite, but they don't have it here. Dr. Popper's. I have to turn my jacket off. Wait for it. Fish tank, there's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. Right, no one's in their room, so there's no doors to knock on here. And whatever happened to the rotating? Do. One of them here. Okay. There was a second staircase, wasn't there? I doubt they're gonna give me a third floor. They'll probably just give me the other staircase. Is that right? I don't know. Oh well, but it belongs to us now. Secret beauty. My theory, I've still got a theory that they're like in space or something. Well, they're not, or it's not like a year in time. It's like 500 years in the future. In there. Yeah. They don't want to go in there. Yep. Fair enough, buddy. Makes sense. I'd probably waste so much time checking each room out again. DVD player, there's nothing around to put in it. The box. Nothing in there anymore, someone should really just throw it away. Good. Like how it's just giant boom boxes on the wall. Okay, let's spend some coins. I think it was up to 30% chance of getting like the same one. So we'll see. Let's give it a shot. 75. I think I've already got that one. Oh, I haven't got that one before. I remember that one. Okay. Not sure who I'm going to give pants to, but I think that's new as well. Oh, that's cute. Like a little radio. Oh. I think I've got that. Golden gun. I've got to choose a new bestie to chat up. Like, oh, a bunny ear. Things. I've got to choose someone to chat up. I think Aoi is going to die. Well, I can't give a baseball guy that. He's dead. Does anyone know whether Despair Girls is a full game, or because I read that it's just like a side game, and it costs less than the others? What the fuck is that? Oh, is that a fountain pen? We're gonna get some shades. A clamp. My percentage is really high now to get repeat. I'm sticking to my 5. Oh, bollocks. Maybe I shouldn't stick to the 5. Okay, I'll jump to 10 coins after the next trial. Oh, I've been really lucky this time. Billy billy bong. Skizzerps. Skizzerps. Cup noodle. Okay, it's the last ones. Ah. Looks like a body suit. And another whip. One in here. Nope. Oh, that's this floor almost done. Oh, that's open. Nurse's office. Ah, it's open. So I guess we now can get in here too. Normal trash can. There's nothing inside, so I don't really need to spend any more time thinking about it. Tell me what to think about dustbins. Think about them if I like. Even now, the mastermind is probably on the other side of that surveillance camera. Just thinking about it puts me on edge, but there's nothing I can really do about it. refrigerator. They must use it to keep drugs and stuff. And blood. What kind of monitor is this? Who would even make this kind of thing? It has Monokuma Co. written across it. I guess they've covered all the details. Okay, that's everything in here for now. I always click on these. I know it's not going to let me in, but... Oh, it didn't let me do that last time, did it? The helmet of some sort. Why is something like that on display? Some kind of plaque. I wonder why this is on display. Alright. Why would you think it's on display? Plaque. Buddha statue. Weird things. A couple of terracotta clay figures. They don't look like the kind of thing you'd put in a high school gym. Fair play, it doesn't. Right, time to sit up. All kinds of stuff on the upper shelf too. Okay, upstairs we go. So who is everyone's best character? So I know Catherine's best boy is Byakuya. I believe who is it? Foxy's is Aoi. Who's everyone else's best girl or best boy? Off comes this. It's getting too hot. Ugh. I'll show off the cat t-shirt anyway. Up we go. So I take it they won't let me into the girls anymore. The girls' room is locked. Oh yeah. I have no way of unlocking it, so I couldn't get in even if I wanted to. Right, so that's... No more murders are going to take place in there, I expect. Flotation donuts. Yum! The chewiest of all the donuts. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Okay, Byakuya's in here. What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here, Byakuya? Isn't it obvious I'm reading? I was hoping I wouldn't be bothered in a place like this. Sorry. Anyway, it looks like everything's been returned to normal here. Coffee stains on the carpet are gone and the bikini model poster is back. Just like with Sayaka, Monokuma must have done it. Coffee stains on the carpet are gone and the bikini model poster is back. Just like with Sayaka, Monokuma must have done it. Almost checked... Oh, I was about to say almost checked everything. Not almost checked anything at all. Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that in any normal pool. I do know I can teleport, by the way. I just like the animation. That one's got a fucking Gatling gun attached to it.
Could it be?
Nothing's changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. I'll go up there, but I'm checking everything like I always do. This is the girls' bathroom. Okay. All the rooms, even though both times I found nothing when I've done this. Oh well, I found a few coins. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. I wonder how many chapters this has. Maybe sleeping, please be quiet. Okay, that's the stairs up. Come to those in a moment. In. Bring around. Everyone's quiet. Is everyone alive? I hope people haven't been murdered by some evil bear. Robot bears. I think I'm just going to go upstairs. I'm not finding anything. Oh, wrong button. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Where is the stairs? Oh, it's to the left. Yeah, right. Okay. Up we go! Ooh, it's purple up here. Third floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're going to find this time. What's up here? Getting tired of this. Oh, I didn't read what that said down there. As long as Kyoko doesn't die, because she's best girl. Don't look at the clock, there's much point these days. I guess there's me getting used to it here, huh? It's a pretty empty feeling. Bear Squadron. Oh, that's right.
So in the end...
The windows up here are also barred with metal plates. Not surprising, I suppose. The escape looks impossible. But I'd better check the other metal plates again, just to be sure. Don't know who that evil person is. I honestly don't have a clue. Does anyone know? Have they given me clues to who it is? Because the lying girl, I mean, she always seems so happy about being here. And she's meant to be a complete liar. Ooh, we've got a billiards room. There she is, speak of the devil. So this is a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I would never imagine a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
This will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, ring, ring. Hello there. Allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycle, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing is dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
Okay. And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do. Yeah, because the world ended. This is post-apocalyptic. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops. Nothing, never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my explanation. Bye-bye. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if he could add some new issues now, once in a while. How disappointing. Really? He likes being here. Assuming I make it out of here alive, I'll never look at surveillance cameras the same way again. Pool table isn't normal School equipment. This thanks to Monokuma, or did the school buy it? It's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was it always part of the school? Ooh, got me a coin. There are different kinds of magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? This looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. Beat up old locker. Doesn't seem to be especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. Right now, huh? Firm looking leather couch. It looks pretty comfortable. There's a table here. Kind of similar to the desks in the classroom, but it's also kind of not. Thank you, Makoto. There you are. Apps. Description.
There is nothing to be done.
It is rather unfortunate about the magazines, but still. I do believe our lives will improve significantly thanks to this little hideaway. Leave the area? Yes, please. Okay. Yay, it's best girl.
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. It makes robots. Makes robot bears. Got the Venus de Milo over there. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room. But something about it seems off, or multiple somethings. Fucking Monokuma over there for a start. Is this a statue of Monokuma? You never ever want to make something like this. Still, the quality is surprising. Even here's a surveillance camera. I should just ignore it, but I can't seem to help myself. No, I didn't mean to go through the door, but okay. Oh, what's that? This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things. Something on the floor. It looks like a picture. As I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Huh? What I saw in that picture was Hiro, Leon, and Mondo. All three of them are dead. And they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head one after the other. Why is it only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it developed? Hey! No spoilers, Foxy. No spoilers. And in the picture, the window in the classroom. No metal plate covering it. I'm just making sure because you were getting very excited then. Means wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak. But there was no time to find an answer. All questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine, give it back. Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that wonderful?
They're definitely living in the school, living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on with that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. Good point, Foxy. Good point. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, they had. I'd say they'd use them for making sculptures. Huh. And of course there's a monitor in here too. The mastermind is ferret if nothing else. Not much point in worrying about it now, so I should try to forget about it. Yay, coin! A dolly. They must have used it to move all these statues around. Okay, I'm getting ideas. They're probably all wrong. I'm not going to share them just yet. I used to use them in some of my old jobs, and they were quite fun. Like paintings lining the walls. Is this really art? It just looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. It's a Venus statue. Yep, definitely very art roomish. The locker, but it does seem to have like seem like there's anything inside. This fucking guy. No, not you. Well, well, look at this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. What a beautiful statue. Yeah. She's got arms like the Venus de Milo. Art supplies, of course, but they also collect all kinds of sculpting tools. Yeah, as soon as it said sculpting. So, Fumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Taranbo, Pumpkinhead, and especially admire anything that Saburo Roppongi makes. Rambo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy representing this century's greatest quality. Saburo, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Masumi series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. But one of your elite is missing. Well, the elite's free to sound stupid now, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Besides, the empty seat rightly belongs to me. It begins. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see. Well, good luck with that. This is a statue of Neo. I've never really heard of anyone using the Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever. That's what else he has to say. Yes, I definitely... Well, what order should I watch them in, Foxy? Should I... So I don't know which animes they are. I know animes exist, but I don't know what order the animes or what... Like, is there a... Is it the game? Then is the anime of this first game, or does it follow? What kind of thing are we talking about here? Okay, I can't say anything different to. That's bad. Excuse me. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, a machine and a camera. Oh, poor that guy. He's sad since his bro got murdered. This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom, more like some kind of research institute. Something on the table. I want to get to it. Oh, it's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
Oh. Out. Well, what? What, do you want to do, some quantum leaping? That's a bit of a random, like, reference. I mean, surely you'd have to be 30 years old just to know that reference. Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. Time machine? Seriously, so I can go back in time? Okay, then let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. This time? Okay. Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. Comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. Oh, this is cool. I like me some time shenanigans. Love me some time shenanigans. Finish this game, then watch the anime of this game, then there's no second anime. You have to play the second game in order to understand the first series and to be free the anime. Okay, thank you very much for the info, Voxy. 1 minute? You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as a time machine. What? Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Yeah, right. Air purifier, it can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could live on Mars. But with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
You guys?
Okay. What about Despair Girls? Where does that come into it? Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys all have a delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that. To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. Damn you. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. The gigantic piece of machinery is just an air purifier? Is that really true? They must use these for physics experiments and stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kind of stuff I don't even recognize. And a coin! Woohoo! Okay. I do love the pop-up book style. It's fantastic. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. This place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable. So tempting. I just want to dunk myself right in it. Of course Genocide Jack likes it. This just goes to show how disgusting it really is. I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. Okay, it's going to take me there automatically by the looks of things. Oh man. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... I was thirsty. Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall. Hina? Huh? Hina, I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable. Hina. Are you feeling better already? I guess I can watch the Despair arc and the Future arc. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomachache kind of made me hungry, so, you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk. Anyway, I was worried about you. Sorry. Besides that, you... Huh? Geez, your knockers are huge. What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on milk production? Can't believe I just read that.
Bastard!
Stay away from her, you fiend. Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Tucker? Oh, he's losing his shit, bless him. Right. Oh, no way. Cool. No use. Oh, I just remembered I saw Byakuya a little while ago. What? Here, where is he? You're kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No, 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 no!
But that's where he's been hiding. I won't let him get away from me. He just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. There was an art room on the 3rd floor, and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me, I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera. That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
No?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
What the heck? This thing is like a kid's toy. Looks like it can store like 5 pictures maybe? It doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. And some kind of anime characters? Strange. Rude, she's not strange, she's Princess Piggles from the Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Fumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera. What?
Damnation!
Where did you find it? In the physics lab. My most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day along with my phone.
let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However,
But look at it. It's all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a second-hand shirt. Oh, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But you weren't just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are going to need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows and all the halls in the rooms were blocked off. They give this a rest already, for serious. Give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
Make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged.
So in the end,
It would seem escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room up in the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Never heard of a game of Othello. What's that?
Correct.
And best girl, Kyoko. There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing it there? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Okay, let's see what's Tina has to say.
So,
I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery.
Could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean? Never mind, it's about the nurse's office, remember? There's one on the 1st floor, right? I remember, but it's locked.
yeah.
it is a weird game. Actually, not anymore.
so then,
Dude, wait until the trial. The trial is the weirdest shit, but it's great fun. The trials are excellent. Did you find any protein in there, or even vitamin supplements? Would be fine. I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
I see. That's disappointing. It is disappointing, like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. Okay. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say. And now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
Yoko! What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. Weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three? And the three of them were laughing.
Oh.
It showed the three of them together laughing when it could have... when could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
Well then.
And the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to this school. You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here,
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, Teaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. We have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged, is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there's something that has been bothering me. I'd like to discuss that. Well, discuss it you shall. There's also something that's been bothering me, which I'd like to discuss. Action! What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It's about Hina. What, me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? Huh? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It's called a tell, something that you can't hide no matter how hard you try. She's the queen of gambling. Well, she's the ultimate gambler, also known as the queen of lies.
is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer. Okay.
Huh?
Pinocchio or what? What, for real? Actually, no.
Oh.
But your reaction now just confirmed it. You were lying. That's not fair. If you're going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Mondo's execution was fucking weird. Was weird. But to be fair, all of those executions so far, well, two of them I suppose, have both been pretty weird. What are those donuts? Are you feeling guilty about something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. Reason? Tell us the reason.
sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. Truth?
Well,
I saw it. Or what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are... See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I believe whatever you say, no matter what. So can you tell us exactly what happened? You really mean that, Sakura? Then okay, I'll tell you.
so,
It happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that happened up until now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd get some donuts. Donuts again?
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime?
sorry.
I know, sorry. I feel bad about that.
Hina.
Anyway, please continue.
But
So I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound. That was because she was in bed at that time.
well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse. So I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And what I saw, a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro. Nani?
Say what?
Yeah. No way. A ghost?
Honestly.
Simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state. Okay, so my first idea is... in the art room, there's a sculpting kit. I think... this is very Scooby-Doo-ish. But I think Scooby-Doo style, that is a sculpted head of Chihiro. And I think maybe that machine transported it there, or transported like an image of it there. That's just my initial guess. It just reminds me of Scooby-Doo. But I really want that machine to be a time machine. Ben thinks it really fucking interesting. Okay, just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well,
That's just my initial ideas. That's just what I've got swirling around. Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. This is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're going to try and go see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you. You can wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
Hey,
What are you going to do, Celeste?
there is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. How about you and Mr. Ishimuro? What are you gonna wait here? He's fucking gone weird, bless him. I feel sorry for him. I guess that's a yes.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on, come
La la,
on.
Cthulhu Fatagan. Really? You're gonna invoke Cthulhu, Hifumi? Okay. Shut up. What if he actually shows up? Really? Is this gonna go time traveling Cthulhu? I would safely say I didn't see that coming. If that does happen.
Hina.
Where was it that you saw Chihiro's ghost?
well,
Mind you, that does remind me of the Reanimator. Not the Reanimator. There's the Lovecraft story about the different colours. Ah, fuck it, I can't remember. Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Hey, Uchi, how's it going, buddy? Hina said it was in the locker. I better check. Okay, I'll check that first. After I speak to Bestie.
Listen,
If Hina saw something she claims, there might be something in here in the locker. It might be that one I'm thinking of. There's one where the main guy is a friend with another professor, and he goes to his house and he goes to the basement, and the machine is pumping out colours that don't exist in our universe, and he's going slowly, well, he's going quickly quite mad. There's something in here. Huh, inside the locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing in here?
hey,
I remember seeing this. Well, that's right, I saw it in the library before. Yes, we did. It looks like a laptop. Computer! My favourite Lovecraft story, apart from At the Mountains of Madness, is Beyond the Wall of Sleep. Fucking love that story. Also, I like his early sci-fi as well. The one where it's about a glass labyrinth. Yes, I played Sekiro. I want to restart it as well. I bought it for PC about a month back. I'm thinking of doing a Souls-like marathon. A Souls marathon at some point. But I want to find as many as I can, including... what's it called? Including like The Surge, Neo 2. I don't own Neo 2 though. Oh, dude, Sekiro is so good. I mean, it's a weird one because I prefer Demon Souls and Bloodborne just because it gives you more choice on how to play it. But Sekiro is still very, very good. It's a beautiful game as well. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. How did the laptop from the library get from the library to here while someone would have carried it? But I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer. Maybe it is a time machine, and Chihiro made a message for them from the past and sent it to the future to warn them. Chihiro is super cool. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake that light for the monitor for a ghost. I'm surprised you're able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the loves clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. It's called cool air. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I spotted a grey alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean, I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words...
Maybe someone hid it here.
What?
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
Wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
Have you noticed there's one big difference between this room and all the others? There's no cameras in here? The difference? Yeah, there's no cameras. I clocked it! I clocked it.
yes, it's me.
Precisely. No camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it.
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Do it! It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power. Oh yeah! Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. I'm currently watching The Tick, the 2018 or 19 version of The Tick. So I've got Amazon Prime for a month. So I've been watching that. But that Norseman one does sound fun.
so then...
So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard. And the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There's a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
Hey,
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it's not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. Have you started season 3 then, Uchi? You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Did you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. Move the cursor over the alter ego icon. Icon. And when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us.
You really came.
Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost, but sweet baby Jesus saved me.
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost. Huh? And what is it?
Anyway...
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll be fine. Or we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then... Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki. I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego? I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program? Whoa. You're going for it there, Foxy. The Dunwich Horror. Is it the Dunwich Horror? Problem is, I've listened to them all because I've got them on audiobook. I listen to them over and over, but I never know what half of the names are. I mean, the famous ones I do, like At the Mountains of Madness, Shadow over Innsmouth. It's Cool Air, is it? Okay. AI
That's
program is how Chihiro earned his title of the ultimate programmer. The AI lives in a computer and by repeating different tasks it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine, reinforcement learning.
It's true.
Put it simply, it's learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that's why it's called Alter Ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make a perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
Second, perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Yoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. So you know all this about master and whatnot? Yes, yes? I believe I'm on fire. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy and also a computer program.
I feel as
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean,
That aspect?
Anyway,
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko types away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here? Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyse the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. It was taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secrets. For example, perhaps the secret of the school. Dun-dun. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked? It's going to be a while. I'm definitely going to do it, so you can just leave it to me.
see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry, I've got a secret plan all ready, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on just using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
It's fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay with this?
Have you forgotten all our rooms are completely soundproof? Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, and how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. And what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. And there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling. But if you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know. No, Kyoko's not allowed to die, she's best girl.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. Felt like it was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by a voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was just him, but is Master? For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do, but she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, and direct. Hiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances of Master would survive the situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel kind of sorry for her. I can't imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It's a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's wrong, Hiro?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well?
But if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have an online access, that's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Yeah, true.
Indeed.
There's no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the process of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. Hey, Heisen. What do you want the ridiculous fact to be about? Lens flare. Okay. Give me a second. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. Feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now we can wait. For now all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So should we get going? So the truth about lens flare, the ridiculous fact about lens flare, one of the reasons why it's used in movies so often by people like, what's his name, who did the last Star Wars. I don't particularly like him. J.J. Abrams. Yes, the reason why he uses lens flare so much is because he's using it to try and contact his alien overlords. It's kind of like a very, very, very slow motion version of Morse code. It's how much lens flare directly translates into messages. So scientists have been working on figuring out what messages he's trying to convey to his alien overlords, but he keeps on getting mainly stuff about custard. It could be some kind of recipe list, or it could be that he's, wanting to bring doom down upon us. But that's the truth about J.J. Abrams and lens flare. Custard or doom? Custard, doom. One of them. So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye, we'll be back, I promise. Come on, Ifumi, let's go.
I suppose.
Oh, okay. We all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? As if he'd been waiting for his cue. Dun 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 dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So, what was this awesome something? Monokuma.
What the heck?
You guys all seem remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular? Oh, keeping secrets no fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it? Do it? Wait, what? What do you mean do it? Do it?
This.
Ew, gross. You said do it.
Just the words.
What am I reading? What, you said it first. We were talking about how we're going to the bathhouse. So we were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time. Huh? Unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do a rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that's why we're all going. We are also pleased. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay, boys, why don't we head on back to the dining hall or something? We're going to take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Jeez, what are you going to do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse. Their poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Damnation!
Nuts and damn it. We totally lost another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so we should head back to the dining hall now.
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? That's... You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up and sit down and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, did I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just quickly go back to the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. What?
What?
What about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes or your dreams or adventure or whatever. But anyway, I'm not going to spy on them. I see. I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing alone. But to be honest, even if I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer,
It's like...
fantasy, my fantasy. So I guess you dig the real thing, just like any other guy, huh? Well, the only reason I care is because it's good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay, maybe.
No way.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat, for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it!
Ah man, what a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that.
So in the end...
That's what I figured. Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me. Sniffle, sniffle. Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents? Oh, have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym where your presents await.
See ya later!
No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh,
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
It would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
huh?
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
It's okay, we have an alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
correct.
we have to just endure it, come that what may. With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
We kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, we'd all be dead. Yakia, did you get here already? Early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, right foot. The same as always, I see. Her on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard that what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic depressive to depressive whenever she sneezes. Seems kind of late to add that into the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? Maybe we'll win the lottery and get hit by a bus. But when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Well,
Anyway, it looks like everyone else is here.
So then,
Which means... He's Monokuma, the bear.
You guys?
Looks like everyone's here, so then let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive you have prepared for us this time?
however,
Whatever you subject us to will not break.
okay.
Yeah, that's right. We're not going to lose to you ever again.
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a little bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you just got to use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this. $10 million. I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks. 10 million smackaroos. It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
So that's the motive you prepared, is it? $10 million is... It's not nearly enough.
It's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way I'd kill each other for money.
of course.
He's right, you can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much, I don't give a crap. It's serious. Yeah, they're alright. Whether it's 10 million or... Let me start again. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, you won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough. The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? You've so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time, you can't judge others by your own standards. But yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is double. I mean, what about you? I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. Then...
Hey,
Stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry, either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. Bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's that time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target, or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
You know?
Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms.
How's that?
And don't think about that whole money thing, got it? Good. Then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Tucker? Oh, he's still going catatonic. Right. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money, there's no way I'd get anyone killed. Get anyone to kill anyone else. Oh. I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different, I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego. I finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure. Little kids have to have it so easy because they can just put Lil in front of their name and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute. Well, fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Lil Monokuma. See? Just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least like 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. It fucking does now. More Lils would lead to the salvation of the world. Imagine little arsonist, little war criminal, little destruction of the environment, little hit and run, little death tags, little Great Depression.
Even the darkest
Even
subjects can suddenly become brighter. Our dreams are expanding, ding ding.
Indeed. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Okay, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. That way, tomorrow, we can have a nice long one and try and do the entire of the trial as well. We can do the investigation and the trial. Well, we've got to wait for someone to be murdered. Investigation, trial. So I'm going to get going. Thank you very much for coming and watching. I appreciate it. Everyone, you're all awesome. And I hope to catch you all tomorrow, hopefully, where I shall continue with Danganronpa. You too, Count. Thank you very much, buddy. Catch you all later. Cheers and gone and bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye.